Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to our opening night of Peter in the Starcatcher. If you have a chance to read through your program, under the synopsis, you will learn, if you haven't heard of this story or this book series, this is an origin story to Peter Pan. So there's a lot of things in here that seem very familiar, but maybe a little different. I personally love a really good origin story, and I tell you what, this is a wonderful origin story based on characters that we've grown up loving. This is a relatively new musical, and when it came out in 2011, 2012, it was intentionally created to be low budget and really imaginative. So you're gonna see some things on the stage that may seem a little peculiar. There's a rope that you see throughout all of Act 1. At first it's a rope, and then it's a staircase, and then it's a dungeon, and then it's all kinds of things as you go throughout Act 1. So I encourage you tonight, as you are watching, use your imagination. The kids have had so much fun with this musical. There's so much humor, but there's also some really great character development that happens throughout both acts. So sit back, relax for a little bit, enjoy what your children have put together, and enjoy Peter and the Starcatcher.
When I was a boy, I wished I could fly.
Me too.
So did I.
Out the window and over the trees.
As high as a cloud and lighter than air.
Then loop the loop and up to the stars. I dreamed about flying all the time. What? Girls dream?
Up to the stars. I like that.
Me too.
Eventually, of course, we dream other dreams.
We change.
We grow up.
It always happens. Nothing is forever.
That's the rule.
Everything ends.
And so our story begins. Now imagine all these ropes and planks are now the British Empire.
And we are lords.
And captains. Mothers.
Orphans.
Pirates.
And use your thoughts to hoist and set the sails, awaiting us this gray and early misty dawn in 1885.
A crucial year in the reign of Her Majesty, Queen Victoria.
God
save her! Who by her grace had only just knighted a new peer of the realm, Lord Leonard Astor, a dedicated minister to the Queen, and a devoted father to Molly Astor, whose mother flew up to heaven when Molly was just 6 years old.
A nanny was employed to care for Molly and provide her with the essentials of young womanhood, all while Lord Astor, taking her with him on each royal mission, provided a life few girls could ever dream of, a life that made her insufferably curious, extremely bright,
And pretty much friendless at school.
Friendless.
Friendless, you mean like...
Orphans, the most useless creatures on earth.
Cast out by mothers who can feed them or love them.
No mothers at St. Norbert's. Only schoolmasters.
As much as I hate to lose you, Mule, and you, I won't stand in the way of this opportunity. Here's to your trip on a ship.
What trip? What ship?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Me too.
Boys.
We're lost.
Boys.
And so it was, on the brink of a new adventure.
That three filthy orphans.
And Lord Leonard Astor.
His friendless Molly.
And her nanny, Mrs. Bumbrake.
journey at dawn to the docks of Portsmouth, where 2 trunks have been delivered to 2 ships, sharing the very same dock.
2 trunks, made deliberately similar in their trunkness.
One of them containing a precious cargo belonging to the Queen.
To be accompanied by Leonard Astor,
aboard one of the ships, a spanking new frigate.
Leonard's old school chum, Captain Robert Falcon Scott, captain of the Wasp. Fastest ship afloat, headed for the remote kingdom of Rundoon.
And this other trunk, full of sand, courtesy of me, Bill Slink, captain of this other ship, the Neverland.
The Neverland, a slower ship.
And along in the poop.
A merchant ship, taking the longer route to Rundoon, just to be safe.
And while nobody's looking, I said while nobody's looking, I'll just mark the Queen's trunk, the one that's supposed to go on the Wasp. And then at the last sec,
All shore, who's going all shore?
I'll switch them. Get this trunk aboard the Neverland, you garbage.
And I'll sell these boys into slavery. Cheer up, lads. You're off to Rundoon to be helpers of the king.
Food for snakes, more like.
Make your course, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye to who? There's no one who cares.
Which is why I hate grown-ups.
Stow your cargo. Start your play. Adieu. Adieu.
There's wind in the foretops, there's boys in the hold. To me way, hi-ho. Or the foretops will swell, the boys will be sold. Or it's down we go. Or it's down we go. There's wind in the foretops, there's boys in the hold. Put that trunk in my cabin, you son junkies. Swallows to the miracle. Or it's down we go. Shroud the hemp and check out the photos. Down we go.
With everything safely aboard, final preparations are made on the decks of the Neverland.
Call all hands to man the capstan, run the cable down the Chrome. Heave away and say goodbye, boys, far from England, far from home.
A squadron of Navy British seamen in bright, smart uniforms boards the Neverland.
Led by one Lieutenant Gregors, ready to accompany Lord Leonard Astor aboard Her Majesty's vessel, the Wasp. Captain Scott's compliments, your lordship, but could you please join him aboard the Wasp as soon as possible?
A moment. Captain Slank?
Here, your lordship.
As you know, I'm accompanying the Queen's treasure to Rundoon aboard the Wasp. However, I'll leave a more precious treasure here with you. Molly, aboard the Neverland. Guard her well. Mrs. Bombrake, bring her to me. Molly, my Molly.
Daddy, please let me come with you. I don't like it on this ship.
No, you're much safer here on the Neverland. And by the time you arrive in Rundoon, I've completed my mission and we'll be together again.
Oh, Daddy, the ship's cat is a lucky sign. Oh, him's a sweet little kitty, isn't him?
Molly, be careful.
Oh, don't worry, Daddy. Him's a sweet little kitty cat. He wouldn't hurt a flea.
My Molly loves all God's little creatures.
Oh. Daddy, I know you don't need my help in Rundoon, but I've got to start pulling my weight sometime.
You're all grown up, aren't you?
I am, Daddy. Courage now, promise?
Promise.
Oh, dear.
Just then, a crate of boys bursts open. One of the boys almost falls out, hanging upside down just over Molly's head.
He looks at her. She looks at him. He has an air about him, the look of a boy who doesn't miss much or say much about it.
Get back in the box, you monkeys!
Something about the boy makes Molly feel like she just grew up a little.
Daughter, a word. There's an actual treasure in the Queen's trunk, and one in it must be destroyed by order of Her Majesty, Queen Victoria.
God save her!
God save her!
I must move quickly before the King of Rundoon even knows I'm there.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Can you keep a secret?
I can.
We can.
Wow.
I'm sorry? No. I think what you mean to say is...
They're speaking in Dodo, a language known only well to...
Dodos.
Yes.
Only known to a very special handful of humans.
Dodo, a fat, clumsy bird, hence the Latin name Didus ineptus. Known for its greedy appetite, slothful pace, and sense of entitlement, the dodo had no fear of humans and faced no real competition, an eerie mirror of the British Empire at its colonial zenith. Of course, these same traits were responsible for the dodo's extinction, an eerie mirror of the British Empire after its colonial zenith. But thereby hangs another tale.
And don't you ever take that amulet off, or let anyone else touch it. You know what's in it, Molly, and you know exactly what will happen, and you know how to use it if you're ever in danger.
But what if something happens to you? Daddy, you need me on the Wasp.
It is too dangerous. I won't have it.
But I want to be a part of the mission.
If you can't be British, young lady, you can go right home and straight back to school. Mrs. Bumbrake?
No, please don't send me home. I'll be good, I promise.
Shut the faucet, Molly. Blubbering like a whale when the world's your oyster. Be a woman.
Yes, Nana.
Don't worry. As soon as I'm done in Randoon, we might take a few weeks in the Antipodes, scare up a few rare bird eggs, I might even teach you to speak porpoise.
Yes, Daddy.
There's my little Starcatcher.
Just an apprentice. If I were a real Starcatcher, I'd be on the Wasp with you.
Slang hears that word. Starcatcher.
Just then, a cannon is fired from the deck of the Wasp.
Patience, daughter. Keep a keen eye, Mrs. Bumbrake.
Don't you worry, my lord. We'll be British to the bone.
May we meet again in Randoon. Godspeed.
Off you go, your lordship. TTFN. Comfy, are we? That's nice. Now, helper, are you good for nothing, bucket of scum?
Here.
Lock these two in their cabin for safekeeping. I'm taking no chances.
Now wait just
I don't
a minute.
fancy. No dainty daughters roaming my deck. Now hop it.
With pleasure. The cabin could smell no worse than you.
Can I bring the cat with me?
Oh, I'd still clear of the kitty. Pet, rip your hands clean off. A word, madam. I might let you out later for a promenade.
Don't trouble yourself, I'm sure. Come along, my girl.
Not to worry, ma'am. Alf will see you safely stowed.
Thank you, kind sir.
No, thank you, ma'am. Might I say your eyes are as green as the sea, and your hair's twice as wavy.
Take me below, sir.
Lock the silly cow in the junior suit and put the trunk in my cabin. Furl the jib and let fly the Fram standard. You'll curse the day you were born. And off to Randoon, your fungus. There is profitable trade to be made in Randoon. Huh.
First class ain't what it used to be. Of course, back in my salad days, I was a green girl bringing up rats in a big breezy brownstone in Brighton. That was a tight spot and hell on the household help, especially the kitchen hand, a lovely island lad who could cook a cunning cannelloni and a pasta fazool to make you drool. Oh, but the master hated how the mistress wanted his manicotti. He beat that boy something brutal, but the boy didn't say boo. Point is, we must button our beaks and be brave like that boy, or my name is not Betty Bumbrake. Now, you may never clap eyes on your father again, and it cuts me to the core. But you must never show that sorry slang a whiff of fear. They can smell it on you, Molly, and they make you pay.
That's a stupid example. If you're going to cry halfway through, be a woman.
Situated, miss?
Mrs. Bumbrake.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I was wed once. Dreadful business.
It's all right. Mr. Bumbrake fell off the twig years ago, left me widowed at 40. 30.
Ooh, that's food. I'm so
This is
hungry.
Not for ladies, miss. This is for the piggies down below.
Pigs? Pigs, may I help you feed them, please?
My Molly loves all God's little creatures.
Not these creatures, she don't. But don't despair. Cook's laying on some meat in the galley for later. I'll escort you when it's up.
Nothing too rich, pray. Us girls must watch our waistlines.
Been thinking of getting in shape myself.
Round as a shape.
Sorry?
So true. You're quite the specimen.
Oh, no. I have flabby thighs, but fortunately me stomach covers them. Best be off. TTFN.
He is rough, but he is ready, that elf.
Nana, he smelt like smelt.
Yes, but there's an air of hero about him, mark my words.
He left the door open. I could help him feed the piggies. May I not, please?
No, Molly, come back! Best bring back a bucket before Betty Bumbright blows her bloomin' breakfast.
God save her.
Port, Richard, port! Which way is port?
The right?
It's left, you fool. Give me his left. A nice big pea will help you.
Pigs! Where are the pigs?
Well, if it ain't the three little piggies. Got your sea legs?
Please,
Oh, we're
help!
so
Get us out
hungry.
of here!
Please.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for the captain.
What are you, piggy spokesman?
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm the oldest.
I'm the oldest, and I say, pipe down.
But I'm hungry.
Well, it's your lucky day then, ain't it?
Any good?
It's alive!
It's worms!
He fed me worms!
I won't eat that.
Please, sir, is there a vegetarian alternative?
Back in my day, pigs weren't quite so particular.
Well, then don't hog it all. Give me!
You said you wouldn't eat it!
You wait. What are you doing?
You're gonna get us a beating.
Belay that, you. I'm called Mister on this vessel. Mark of respect for a lifetime of seafaring.
Oh, don't mind him. He's got a real problem with authority.
So do I. I know worms is rough fiddles, boys, but they'll grease the pipes till we set you down in Rundoon.
A question. Mister,
1.
do we have to stay down here in the dark?
Tell Slank hands you off to King Zarboff.
Is the king nice to his helpers?
That's 2.
I've got a sick feeling about this. I guess I'll have to think of something.
No, you won't. In my experience, boys are sadly so thinkers.
What is it?
What are you?
I'm a girl.
No way.
We met a girl once.
Headmaster's daughter.
Yeah, she was all like,
Who's the leader here?
Who wants to know?
Molly Astor. Dr. Pretorius back home says I have an extraordinarily high level of brain power.
If you're so smart, how come you're stuck on this dirt bucket?
I'm not stuck. I'm going to meet my father in Rundoon. He has important things to do.
We have important things to do.
no, we don't.
I'm the leader. I say we got some things.
He's not the leader.
You?
You.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'm 13.
Wait, I just remembered. Today is my birthday. I'm 15.
If you're 13 and today's your birthday, you'll be 14.
I only celebrate odd-numbered birthdays.
Wait a minute. Doesn't matter how old you are. The leader has to be a boy.
Hey, up at our end of the ship, we get served proper food. I could lead you there. What would make me the leader?
Proper food? Really?
Just tell me your names.
Why should we?
That is, if you have names, they serve you meat.
Ted. I'm Ted.
But I call him Tubby, because he's food obsessed.
I'm not food obsessed.
Do you write poems about pies?
To pass the time.
Hide beans in your blanket?
It's a blood sugar thing.
Faint at the merest whisper of, get this, sticky pudding.
Sticky pudding. It's so good.
I'm Prentice. I'm in charge here.
Ever noticed, Ted, the more you claim leadership, the more it eludes you?
What? Oh, snap.
And what are you, boy?
Leave me alone.
Oh, sorry.
Don't mind him.
He's got a real problem with authority.
It's why he gets beatings.
And why he's got no friends.
Go on, tell your name, why don't you?
What's so funny?
Thanks, Ted.
He doesn't have a name.
Been orphaned too long to remember.
Gremkin calls him
Mule! Go on then. You and your stupid names, go follow some stupid girl. See if I care.
Like we need your permission, friendless.
Hey! Doesn't cost any more to be kind, charmless.
So, what about the food?
You can be like temporarily leader, but only till we eat.
Fair warning, boy, I shall expose you utterly.
As no one had showed the slightest interest in him before, the boy's eyes began to sparkle as the lure of competition wiped some of the misery from his face.
Right, follow me.
Right, follow Mother.
Molly.
That's what I said, Molly.
The boy may have wished to be alone, but he didn't really mean it. The sparkle in his eyes fades, and the sounds in the dark make him remember the orphanage. They make him think about
Where's that mule?
I'm here, sir.
You're all shades of nasty, mule. Boy, look at this filth.
Don't hit me, sir. Cesspit's dirty work.
A mule afraid of his own shadow? Be a man
Thank you, Mr. Grumpkin.
and cover yourself the disgrace to the mother that's left you. Watch it, or you're next.
At the mention of Mother, the boy heard a whistle of a song he could barely remember.
And saw a shadow of a home he hoped he might one day have.
Father and son.
Mother and child.
Even with such little ground for hope.
Still, he believed.
Despite his distress and sorrow.
That someday such a home would be his.
Home.
Off and roll, number one.
Life is meant to be horrible. Ah!
Off and roll, number two.
There are no orphans in heaven. Ah!
And off and roll, number three.
Mrs. Grubkit's ugly.
Anyone who laughs is next.
Mother. Mother.
Hey, you, last chance. We Osses don't leave boys behind.
We shift our attention now to the other ship, barreling due south at a brisk 12 knots, a fine British frigate, the Wasp.
Where Lord Leonard Astor, Molly's father, has been ushered roughly below deck.
Captain Scott's cabin, your lordship. Please, do go in.
Awfully cramped for captain's quarters, don't you think?
No frills on a frigate, sir. Sanchez, pull the door to. That's a good fellow.
Where's the captain, Lieutenant?
I'm no lieutenant. I told a lie.
Unthinkable. British never lie.
Yeah, but we pirates do, don't we, boys? Yeah!
I demand to see Captain Scott.
Well, why didn't you say so? Presto Scotto!
What? Robbie? How dare you, sir? Release this man.
I'll be taking the key to that trunk of yours.
You'll have to kill me first.
Huh. We were gonna kill you second, but I'm flexible.
He's coming aft in a nasty mood.
What are you guys playing at?
Pirates, sir. Your ship is now a pirate ship. Your British crew is in chains below.
That's unthinkable. There have been pirates in these parts for over 100 years.
We've been keeping a very low profile.
And you're the captain, I suppose?
I, sir?
I, sir. You, sir.
No, sir. I'm Smee, sir.
Smee, sir?
No, I'm Smee, sir, but I know captain, sir.
So you lie, sir.
I know lie, sir. The devil is in charge hereabouts.
The devil, you say?
The Prince of Darkness. Your worst nightmare. Foul and nasty with the cloven hoof.
And how might one identify him in a crowd?
By his legendary cookie duster, that's how.
Whiskers?
By his celebrated mouth brow, that's how.
Does he have a name?
The pirate captain they call Black Stash!
Oh, hello. Oh, to be in England now that April's there. But whoever's not in England gets to see my facial hair. Oh, behave. Now, you're likely wondering, can the fellow before you be entirely evil? Can no compassion uncrease this furrowed brow? Well, fret not, mon frere. I'm a romantic. There's a poet in these pirate veins, and so I plug into the muse. But how to do it? Which style to use? Iambic? Box office poison? Haiku? Samurai? I don't think so. I got it. Oh no. The pirate with scads of panache wants the key to the trunk with the cash. Now here's some advice. Though I seem to be nice, I'll cut you, slit you up one side and down the other, so you can watch your own stomach flop around on the deck. Smee, did you inform my lord how much of a bloodthirsty outlaw I am?
Aye, sir, but he still wanted to give up the key.
We haven't got all night, Smee. People have paid for nannies and parking. I'll have to do it myself, or I'm not. What am I? They refer, of course, to this. The trademark nose brush of every man, woman, and child in me family, dating right back to the amoeba. Yet, for us, the face foliage has been, so much more than a lot on the lips, sir. 'Tis what we are and why we are it. And when everyone else got out of the pirate business, the Stash stuck it out, knowing that one day his ship would come in. Well, this is that day. This is that ship. Now, cough up that key, my lord.
I think not, you William Shakespeare wannabe.
Why, Smee, is that my lord's coat you're holding?
Aye, sir. Looks to be about your size.
Well, what in the well-dressed Shakespearean wannabe is wearing this season?
So comme il faut, Captain. So comme il faut.
I say, Smee, what is it the people call me?
Nancy, sir.
No. The other thing.
Ruthless, sir. Ruthless, heartless, and pianist.
Guilty as charged. Now, give us that key, my lord.
Absolutely not. You verbose, vehement vermin.
Why? Playing games is for children, Lord Astor. And I hate children. Now, give us that key.
No.
Bring it in,
Bring
Gomez.
it in, Gomez.
It's Sancha, sir.
Just bring it in. Thanks ever so. The Wasp is my ship now, and everything aboard her belongs to me, including the treasure Queen Victoria thinks no one knows about. Silly old queen.
God save her.
Queen.
God save her.
Victoria.
God save her.
Banana.
God save her.
Oh, thank you. Here's two things. When I open this swag, I'll be the single most significant pirate in the world, the solar system, or any other places yet to be discovered.
That's only one thing.
The second thing is a dilemma, a large one, the Cadillac Escalade of dilemmas. For a little birdie tells me that your darling daughter is sailing to Randoon on the safer southern route aboard the Naval Nerd.
The Neverland.
Huh?
The SHIP Neverland.
I was pretty close. The same thing, Naval Nerd, Neverland. I was pretty close. I was pretty darn close. Splitting rabbits, really.
Hairs, sir.
Splitting hairs, that too. Oh, I know you love your Molly above rubies. What say we make a quick detour and we pluck her off the Neverland and you can watch her die, unless you're feeling a weensy bit more amenable. Wow, love your locket, but what's in your pocket? Done and dustards, kippards and custards. Here's the key, boys.
My father, he's in trouble.
Her neck thing is glowing.
And ringing.
Don't ask me about that.
I can ask whatever I want. I'm the leader.
Lay off, Prentice. Come on. You have to tell.
All right, listen. My father is going to Rundoon on a secret mission for the Queen.
What's a mission?
Molly, where are you, girl?
Stay quiet. Follow me down this gangway.
Hey, what's that thing? What's that thing called? The thing we ate?
Pork belly pie, pork salad, and pork chops.
Greatest night of my life.
There's more tomorrow if we don't get caught, Ted.
Pork. What a beautiful word.
There's that ring again.
Her neck thing.
It's coming from somewhere else.
From behind this door.
No, boy, don't open that cabin!
Holy.
Slanks!
Cats?
Flying!
We ask you now to imagine a grown cat in flight.
Suspended in space, as if hanging from a string.
Though these boys don't need to imagine.
Because there they are, and there's the cat.
And that cat is definitely flying.
And those bells are definitely ringing.
And that cabin is definitely glowing.
Glowing. Ringing. Flying, it can only mean one thing.
It must be the star stuff.
Star stuff. The Queen's trunk is in Slank's cabin. All right, nothing to see here. Let's move along.
But that cat
No,
was...
it wasn't.
No, Tubby's right. That cat was
Hey!
flying and you're...
Oh, I have a good idea. How's about a bedtime story?
What's that?
That's funny. You... Oh, you have never had a bedtime story before, have you?
This might sound kind of defensive, but...
It's hard to have a bedtime story when you don't have a bed.
I'm so sorry.
Tell you what. You say sorry so easy. Like, the rough patch is over. There's no hard feelings. Everything's fixed. Well, no. There's dark. A massive darkness in the world. If you get trapped in that cave like us, it beats you down. Sorry can't fix it. Better say nothing than sorry. When it's night, I'm too scared to sleep. I look through the cracks, between the wood nailed over the window. I see all those stars that I can't reach. I think that in 100 or 200 or maybe 300 years, boys will be free. And life will be so beautiful that nobody will ever have to say sorry again. Because they won't have to. I think about that a lot.
Wow. That's the most he said in the last 13 years.
So bedtime stories. Not a big priority, okay?
No, but I think it is. I'm going to give you one. It's a gift, the least I can do. Like Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's a good one. There's a kiss in it, a true love's kiss.
Yeah! I don't know what that is.
Then I'll tell you. Come on, back to your cabin and I'll be mother. Now, let's start at the very beginning. I think it's a very good place to start. Now, the story of Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, that is how they all start, by the way. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful baby princess.
And that beautiful baby had a big bushy handlebar, and it grew out as he grew up, and they both lived awfully ever after. The end. It'll be nothing but pleasure cruises and Art America's Cup for me now. Now, Smee, open and elaborate.
It's.
What is that?
It's sand, sir.
Sand? That's impossible.
When you say sand, do you mean the utterly worthless, granule material one associates with the water's edge?
Yeah.
I see. Perchance you think a treasure trunk sans treasure has put my piratical BVDs in a twist. Well, how wrong you are. Yes, I'd hoped to be hip deep in diamonds by now, but that is a poor substitute for what I really crave. A bona fide hero to make me feel whole. For without a hero, what am I? Half a villain? A pirate in pots? Ruthless but toothless. And then I saw you, and I thought, maybe, could it be? Is he the one I've waited for? Would he, for example, give up something so precious for the daughter he loves? But alas, he gives up sand. Now, let's see. A hero with a trunk full of treasure. That's good. A hero with no treasure. That's doable. But no hero and a trunk full of sand, not so good. Now, where is my treasure?
What if they swapped the trunks, sir?
Swapped, you say?
Stupid space.
Swapped, yes. Switched. Right here on the dike.
Deck.
Deck. In which case,
The trunk with the treasures aboard the Neverland.
destiny check. And what do we know about the Neverland?
She's a slow ship, Captain.
Sadly slow. And what do we know about our ship, the Wasp?
We're fast, Captain.
Which means we're leagues ahead of her by now, Einstein. Change of course. Hard about. You're behind this swappery, Asta. Or I'm the Queen of England.
God save her.
Oh, shut up. I said hard about.
It's Sanchez, sir.
Give me it, you shroom.
Ay de me, que demonio, debo protestar.
You know, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Now juice it. The chase is on, the die is cast, the game's afoot. I want that trunk, boys. Catch me the Neverland.
Yeah!
And as the princess slept, a thick forest grew up and around the castle, keeping everyone out except for one man. Boys?
The prince, right?
The prince, yes. And the prince chopped his way up to Sleeping Beauty's room, saw his true love, and kissed her sweetly on the lips, just once.
Pork.
And the prince had his princess, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. The amulet is glowing again. Talk to me, Daddy.
As the Wasp races at a flank speed for the Neverland, Lord Leonard Astor tries to clear his mind and contact Molly.
Daddy, hello?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Daddy, the trunk with the Queen's treasures here.
No, not in English. Way too dangerous.
Oh, Daddy, please don't speak in quah, quah, creep. Oh, Daddy, not dodo. Creep, creep, quah, quah. Parrots? A flock of parrots?
Cleave, 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 ah!
Parrots have invaded your ship? Well, what genius brought parrots on board?
Pirates! Pirates have taken over the Neverland. Listen, Molly, we are on a direct course for you. As soon as Black Stash catches up, steer clear and bring the trunk to me. I'm counting on you.
I will. I won't let you down, buddy. Rip!
What are you doing?
Sorry, what? Boy, get down. If Slank sees you, he'll have your neck.
Neck. You were talking to your neck thing.
I was not.
I know what I saw.
Well, there was a porpoise swimming alongside the ship, and it was making those funny noises that porpoises make, and I thought I'd make some of those noises too. That's all.
So you were talking to a fish?
Porpoises are not fish. They're mammals, just like me, or you, or Germans.
So then, how come your neck thing breathes and glows all by itself, huh?
It's a swimming medal. I'm a good swimmer.
Right. Swimming, sure. And what's star stuff?
Decision. I'm going to choose to trust you.
Why? I'm just a boy.
I know. Pity. You like to look at the stars, don't you? Well, there they are.
There's so many.
They look safe, don't they? Sparkling up there like diamonds.
I like when they shoot across the sky, you know? Shoom.
Sometimes pieces of them fall to the earth. Pieces that look like sand. Can you keep a secret?
I can.
We can. Those pieces are called star stuff. The trunk in Slank's cabin is full of it, and there's some in here too, and I can use it if I'm in trouble.
Star stuff? Let me see.
No. It changes people when they touch it.
How?
Different ways, depending on what they want to be.
So, if somebody gets a hold of that star stuff...
And they're evil, or greedy, like Genghis Khan, or hungry for world power, like Caesar or Napoleon or Elon Musk.
Who's that?
Ah! Didn't you learn anything in that orphanage?
I was kind of busy trying not to die, you know.
Oh.
So, if star stuff is so dangerous, then why are you after it?
I'm a Starcatcher. We have secret powers that we use to keep the star stuff away from tyrants who try to rule the world.
You mean like Queen Victoria?
God save her! And no, that is very much different. Queen Victoria does not need star stuff to rule the world. She's British.
So, you're a... what is it called?
I'm a Starcatcher. There's only 6.5 of us on the planet.
6.5?
I'm just an apprentice.
Okay. Okay, so prove it.
What?
Go on. Amaze me with your special powers.
It's not a magic show. It's just, I'm not some magician
I mean,
guy.
if you can't actually do anything, then just say that.
Okay, fine. I'll do something.
Okay.
To have faith is to have wings.
Whoa! Whoa!
Satisfied?
So the cat was flying. I knew it. Come on, I want to fly too, like you and the
Get
cat.
serious, will you? The star stuff must be destroyed.
You want me to destroy it?
No. My father is going to take the star stuff and dump it into the world's hottest active volcano, Mount Jalapeno.
Where's that?
Randoon, wouldn't you know it? But here's the problem. King Zarboff, he's been wanting the star stuff for a long time. He'd kill for it.
Hey, I can help. You see, I'm going to be one of the king's new helpers. So when I get to Randoon, I'll just ask the king
You're not going to be his helper. You're going to be snake food. Listen, King Zarboff likes to buy orphans and feed them to his snakes.
So Grumpkin lied.
King Zarboff III is the most evil Zarboff yet.
Grown-ups always lie. It's all they ever do.
You want to help? Then help me get the trunk to my father.
Hey, you know what? Why should I help you? Why should I help anybody? What's anybody ever done for me, huh?
You.
Snake food, really?
I told you to stay in your crate, you orphan sludge.
When exactly are you going to tell us we were going to be?
That's it! Bill Slank has drawn the line. I may not have been born with a silver spoon up me, but that don't mean I won't stir my tea with one.
Ew.
That's gross.
Get below, boy.
He ain't going below. He's going over.
Let me go! Let me go!
You wish. Zarboff promised me his whole bleeding fleet in exchange for the trunk in my cabin.
Strong gust blowing. Winds hit 34 knots.
I hate grown-ups!
Make like a kitty. Take a long, long time to drown.
Oh, please not overboard. I can't.
You can't what?
Swim! No!
Don't worry, boy. All will be well.
Wind 40 knots, white caps heavy, crest over changing.
Look! Ship off the forward bow! From the cutter of a gypsy could be the Wasp!
The Wasp after us, we better tow Captain Slank!
Backstroke is my event. And boy, do I like to finish first. I win more medals at school than anybody except for Daphne Cooper. But Daphne Cooper's a swat anyway. There you go. Deep breath. Are you all right?
You saved my life.
Of course.
Why?
Because I'm the leader.
But you don't even like me.
The leader can't just go about saving the people that she likes.
The leader has to be a boy.
Only if the boy understands there are more important things than saving his own neck.
Like what?
Saving someone else's.
They figured out I swapped the trunks.
Slank.
We need the Wasp to get up to us quick.
It's the Wasp, all right. Sally Lunn, she's a fast ship.
We'll never outrun a freight, Captain.
We can bleeding well try. Billow the Wapso. Oh, here comes the breeze now, you belch rats. Ooh. You want your trunk, Leonard Astor? You'll have to catch me first. Follow the wind, you evil. Hard to starboard.
Starboard? That ain't the one with the big P, ain't it?
Bring me the branding iron!
The boy spins the ship's wheel for everything that he's worth.
He's changed our course.
Straight
for the Wasp.
Wind 47 knots.
Gale
warning.
The ship's wheel careens across the deck and spins out to sea,
Turning the Neverland hard against the grain and jolting 2 people in a cabin down below.
No more nattering. I'm still a nana, and I must find Molly. Spit me over. What was that?
Oh, we're changing courses all. Straight for the Isle of Love.
Oh, but she's been gone ever so long. Cease and desist, sir. Hey! Cut the canoodling. I gotta grab the girl, got it? But do come with.
Wind
55 knots, strong gale, rolling seas, blowing spray.
Neverland crashes into the waves.
Bucking and barreling straight for the Wasp.
Sweeten the choppers and reef the expedite. This wind'll throw guano something in your face. Oi, Smee, do you see what I see?
Aye, Cam, looks to be the Neverland.
This is too easy. I'm even starting to feel a weensy bit guilty. And I'm over it. Up the gunter, prepare to board.
Up the gunter!
And keep the Union Jack flying so Bill Slank thinks we'll be polite.
So devious, so very devious.
Neverland, ho, victory is ours. Well, mine.
Wind 63 knots. Violent storm. Visibility gone. Low waves. Black skies. Red over white over red.
Buck her up, lads. We'll kiss her any minute now.
But it's a British ship. We'll be ramming right into her.
That orphan boy, he's ruined us.
Orphans run everything. Hold on to your dirty bags, boys. Whew, here comes the Wasp.
Two ships make towards each other. A tiny craft against the founding Maine.
Neverland, ho. Oh, no. Lordy Lord, just in time for tea.
Arg. Scones from Fortnum.
Devon cream.
It's okay. We can beat her, boys. She's only a ship full of flops.
Now, boss!
Now, run up the Jolly Roger.
It's pirates! Come back, you cowards!
Hello, Neverland. I believe this trunk belongs to you. And you have something of ours.
Save your trunk, Bill. Get this trunk to Zarbuff and you'll be too posh to push.
Wind 64 knots. That's carry the 1, divide by 2. 200 miles. Everybody.
That's 200 miles per hour. Large waves over 50 feet.
Disaster, destruction, devastation.
You turned us around so the wasp could catch us.
Pretty cheeky, huh?
Pretty cheeky.
Great. And now there's pirates everywhere. Good move, Ace.
You did something big, Prentice.
I could do more.
Well, I'm still the leader.
You're different, you know that? Don't you think he's different?
I'm gonna go find Mrs. Bumbrick.
We should wait here. We'll be safer.
You know, there are more important things than saving your own neck.
Like what?
Like helping Molly, come on.
And up on the deck, 2 captains square off for the grandest of grand prizes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out this stormy night for our featured bout. In this corner, direct from Slow by way of Desmond with the intimacy issues and the claggy knickers. It's no mother's son and no man's pal. Please give it up for Bill the Rat Slave! And in this corner, sporting his famous flavor since the tender age of 10, the most fearsome pirate on the pike. All hands on deck for the Black Stash.
Yeah, go get him, Captain!
This is a 1-round knockout match. Hitting, kicking, and gouging is preferred. Hitting below the belt is not required, though the fans tend to like it.
We love it!
Now shake hands and come out rhyming.
Take a hike, you meanie crumb. The trunk is mine, so kiss me, bum.
I'll kiss you, Bill. With me French roaster, roller coaster, uppercutter, blipper flopper.
Which I dodge like so, behind your backseat, which needs a waxy, by the by.
Or me God's anointed, double jointed, triple pointed, belly whopper.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Or me on your kneesy, easy peasy, Javanese battle cry.
Me dog's dinner,
Me shark shanker,
me winkle pinner.
me walk the planker.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? There he lies, a jumped-up cabin boy who doesn't know his place. Now, give me the trunk or say your goodbyes, you bathtub captain. Crack! The sound of splintering wood. Flapping canvas whipped by wind.
Crack! The deck is breaking up. A mast that was, a mast no more.
The Neverland.
She's split in two.
Stem to stern.
Fore and aft.
The whole ship halved!
Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship! She's split in two! Main brace gone!
We must fetch the trunk. We must save it.
Boy, you really missed the gravy boat there, Betty. You and your sea green eyes.
Don't let him smell your fear, Molly. And they're hazel. I'll lend a hand.
Out of my way. All I want is me trunk.
Don't you touch one hair on this woman's legs.
She's all yours, lover boy.
Now, Betty! Ah, Slane gets his cat right in the face. Down you go to dinner.
But just before bunking with Davy Jones.
Oh, the waves swallow me up. A great shroud of sea. And the sharks start nibbling away like me mother's kisses. Mother! You left me on the steps of a tattoo parlor wrapped in a half-eaten bag of fish and chips. Around me neck, a note. Orphan Bill Slink. Too wicked to end well.
Ta-ta for now.
You good-for-nothing bucket of scum.
My white knight. Now let's keep moving.
Wait, I'm locked in a broom cabin.
Daddy, the trunk is ours.
Good, bring it to me.
This is your captain speaking. Please check your trunks. Some trunks may appear similar to other trunks.
Oh,
Your
just
accent is...
Save yourself.
Boy, please help. I need more time to get the trunk to my father. Please help.
Oh, it's all the pirates! Hey, some crazy weather we've been having, huh?
What are you?
What are you?
What am I?
Never heard of you.
Liar. The Stash's name is on everyone's lips. Why? Is that my queen's trunk you're sitting on?
Oh, the Queen's trunk? Yeah, totally. Molly Astor told me to protect it.
From who?
Pirates like you.
But we have all the fun.
You do?
Absolutely. A little swash, a bit of buckle. Why, you'd love it more than bread. Now, join the party. Your appellation, please.
Huh?
Your name, bub.
No name. Orphan.
Why, you're more at sea than Columbus, boy. You know, if you were a pirate, you'd have a real name.
You could do that?
Well, I'm the boss, ain't I? Bluebeard Bob. Long John Larry. I met this fellow a couple days ago. He's quite the odd fellow. I believe he went by the name of Caleb Taché.
Well, he sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Well, you'd be surprised. You know, we hung a bloke at the Yarndons a week ago Wednesday. I believe he went by the name Pirate Pete. That's available.
Pirate Pete?
Peter. Good solid name, like a rock. And that's what you'd be, boy. My rock.
Peter. Peter, yeah, hey, I like that.
Iconic as the moonwalk in a Michael Jackson video.
And what would I do?
Well, you'd star in my nasty crew, boy. Infamy, calamity, fraternity. You need a connector, boy.
Peter.
You need to connect, Peter. No man is an archipelago. Now, be a good lad and give your captain his great big treasure. Sand again?
Ha! You blew it, Zach! The trunk of the treasure is safe on the Wasp. We did it, Molly! We saved the world!
You're killing my buzz, boy. To which I say, die!
Not again!
Boy has gone overboard.
Molly, bring me the trunk.
Help! I can't swim!
But Daddy, the boy needs help.
No, Molly, this is a direct order. Bring the trunk to me.
This trunk floats, boy.
My name's Peter!
Peter. Oh, Peter, I like that.
Me too!
There's an island, Peter. Float on the trunk all the way to the island.
Molly, no!
Spar, Mrs. Bumbray, grab a spar.
What's a spar?
There is no time to argue, and we can't stay where we are.
Oh, the wind is like a whip.
Take me, hand, abandon ship.
But my Molly, oh my Molly, what a bloody awful trip.
Blow your winds, oh your winds, I'm still the man.
You're the man!
Thank you, Smee, carry me and all the other stuff you can. Even in the churning sea, still am I the Captain Smee. And the pirate code I follow, one for all and all for me.
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
When there's a few of us, there can't be a leader now.
Why not?
There's only two of us.
Jump. Come on, Ted, we'll jump together.
I was thinking we could maybe wait for slightly better weather.
Neverland has come upon. Still your courage, still your heart.
Somewhere out there, search for him. Dive, polyester, and swim.
Swim on against the current. Swim on against the sea. Though the tide may turn against you, though too strong the tide may be. Though each stroke grows heavy, though each drag is agony, we try till we can bring no more to clamber on the nearest shore and fall upon our knees before the truth that sets us free.
Follow that trunk, Smee. Get me to that island.
Peter, stay with the trunk. Don't let it out of your sight.
Swim on against the current, swim on against the sea. Though the tide may turn against you, though too strong the tide may be, and though your arms be laden, slicing through skies that meet each fish, the lovely dish before your eyes. Now fins are fingers, human style, because of star stuff we smile, and it was star stuff from above. He gave us arms and womanly charms, was not to love. Oh, how we tingle, and every day's free, because of star stuff we sing. Oh yes, it's stars was a fountain we adore, and I melt. I got a buzz of what it does. I want some more till I felt I'm all warm and fuzzy. I'm wild and free. I love the stars. Feel stars that we might tune and melt. He made a mermaid out of me. It was and star, what a glow as your fins started growing some more. With the flow as the glow gets you going some more. Thrill, you lose a gift, your problem solved. Soon you're acting girly, each arrow to the nahi. Are now the coolest creatures in the sea. Ooh-wee! To the surf at the turf, for the stars have made a mermaid out of me. Mermaids are we. And each of us mermaid is Jim and her maid. Into a break the oldest of nature's laws will never be fished again, because star stuff made a mermaid out of me. Made a mermaid out of me. Made a mermaid out of me. It makes you what you wanna be. Shoot me!
Is that you, Molly? Molly! Molly, wait for me! I'm coming, Molly! Wait. No. No, 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 no! I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm supposed to be guarding the trunk. What if she came while I was... I did what you said, Molly! Dragged you right up the mountain. Nope. No Molly, I guess. Ah, so bright. Hey, you know what that is? That must be the sun. Hey, I'm feeling you, son. Oh, wow, and check it out. Space, light, air. I'm finally free. I'm gonna have freedoms too. Whatever I want. Whoa, hey, Bird, what's up? Oh, me? Nothing much, you know. Save the world, got a name, not too shabby, huh? Hey, wouldn't it be so weird if Teddy and Prentice, they if they didn't get off the ship before it sunk. Oh, please let them be okay. Hey, you know what, Bird? We should make a pact. I don't leave you, you don't leave me. Deal?
Squawk.
Wait! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Come back! You know what? No Molly, no Tay, no Prentice. That's totally fine. Nobody's chasing me around with a stick. Nothing between me and the sky. I can just be a boy for a while. That's all I really want anyway. I gotta get out of here.
Sorry. Did you want to be alone?
No! Stay with me.
Good, sir.
You ready for this? Teddy floats. We jumped overboard and I held onto Teddy and the two of us bobbed all the way here.
Prentice!
No name!
I have one now. It's Peter.
Solid.
Whatever.
Hey guys, see, look. The wasp way out there. You see it? It's still in one piece.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Where's Mother?
For the love of, her name is Molly. She probably drowned.
No. She dove off the wasp as it went down. She's like a real swimmer, dude. She probably made it out to the wasp. Or she's still floating on what's left of the Neverland. I really hope she's okay.
Ride this wreckage, Romeo. Get us to shore and make it fast.
You want speed? Find me a sail.
Oh, we'll end up in China floating like this. And I am in no mood for mooshu, Alf. Tried it once, went through me like a winter wind in Wessex.
I think I love her.
Or maybe she's down there in the jungle.
I say we wait up here.
Come on. Help me hide the trunk. Then we can find some branches down by the beach.
At some point, we're gonna need some food.
Branches. Well, we need our branches. Come on.
Hey guys, look, I found some. Oh, sweet. Ow.
Branches. Guys got a Jones for branches.
To build a raft? You know, so we can float to the wasp. We get to the wasp, Molly's father will have to take us.
Where?
Home. Now, come on. Everybody holds hands, nobody gets lost. Clear?
Crystal. Oh, why are your hands all sweaty?
'Cause perspiration's the mark of true leadership. Duh.
Are we good?
Yes. You there, Peter?
Here. You there, Ted?
Present.
You there, Prentice? Prentice? Teddy, are you holding on to Prentice? Teddy? Guys, where is everybody?
You said hang on to each other, Peter.
Where are you, Peter?
I'm here, Ted.
I'm scared, Peter.
I can't see a thing.
Help! Gorillas!
Who was that?
Hot enough for you?
How do you eat this?
There, footprints.
Something's chasing me.
Who's that? What the?
I'm right behind you. And I want that trunk. Did you want some tea? And a biscuit, Smee.
Help, I'm hungry.
Help, I'm lost.
I'm gonna find you.
I'll find you, Ted. Keep heading down.
I'm sweating, Smee.
Which way is down?
Prentice, Teddy, guys,
hear me?
Hungry, Peter?
Want that treasure?
I'm the leader.
Want that treasure?
Help me, Peter.
Want that trunk?
World-class swimmer as we know me to be, I reached the island in record time. I'm awfully glad I saved the boy, even if Daddy's a little furious. Saving the world is a bit abstract for a 13-year-old girl, but putting a face on it makes it even more jolly. Oh my goodness, this training bra is a problem. Anyway, I must fetch the Daddy's trunk, or my first ever mission will be my last. Don't worry, Peter. Wherever you are, I will find you.
No rosso, montepulciano, tokai e docento.
Prime, pranzo, dope, gabinetto.
Oh? Hello, I am king of this island, and you three are my prisoners. Lasagna! Ah! Well. You three will do nicely.
You speak English.
If I must, préférez-vous que je parle français?
But you're savages.
We mollusts are no savages. I know what savagery is, boy. When I was a young man, English landed here and took me from my island in chains, while I served as a kitchen slave in not so great Britain, until by the kindness of fate,
a shipwreck brought my father back to Mollusk Island.
yes, in your language, my name is Fighting Prawn, and this is my son, Hawking Clam. My son shall wear this hat once worn by my brutal British master. For years, I was his slave. He beat me raw, but I was brave until one day I put him in his grave with a plate of poison pasta. Thank you.
Come, it is time.
Time?
Feeding time.
Feeding time, really?
Not where you get to eat, you stupid boy, piggy. It's when you get eaten.
Come, we feed you now, the law of Mr. Grin.
Who's Mr. Grin?
He's our leader. We worship him. And
Come, we feed you now to the vicious crocodile.
Wait! Please don't feast any vicious crocodile. First, take us to see Mr. Grin.
The crocodile is Mr. Grin. Basta!
We can give you great gift.
Anti-basta. You said gift?
Yeah, a story, a Sleeping Beauty. Right, guys?
Yeah, except I nodded off before the end.
Maybe they will too. We can get out of here. We give you great story. You let slip, and we leave your island. Deal?
Deal. But if I'm not entertained, it's Mr. Grin for all of you. Everyone, assume the position. You have 1 minute.
1 minute? What am I supposed to do in 1 minute? We can't transform. We can't inhabit a
Bring me the holy relic of my captivity.
here you go, Father. The clock of the kitchen.
You have 1 minute, starting now.
Okay, one at a time.
Once upon a time. That's how they always go. Upon a time, upon a time.
Tick tock, tick tock. You hear that, Mr. Grin?
Okay, once upon a time, there was a beautiful baby princess. Whee!
And an evil witch with a curse.
Whee!
But the curse was so terrible. For every time that the baby cried,
Whee!
the whole kingdom fell asleep.
And
Beauty was her name.
And so the king marched over to his favorite horse. And they rode to the top of the tallest tree to speak to the wise old owl.
Who?
The king, a real leader, sort of like me. Focus, piggy boy.
Piggy boy?
Sticky pudding.
Oh, sticky pudding.
15 seconds. You're hungry, Mr.
Mr. Grin. And soon the princess was old enough to talk.
Hi, I'm 16. I'm in the market for something long term.
But the curse was so terrible that nobody could stay awake long enough to kiss her.
And everybody got so sleepy all of a sudden.
And that's the story of Sticky Pudding.
Sleeping Beauty!
That is not the end. They missed the whole emotional arc of the story.
Where'd you come from?
Goody, another English, and your time is up.
You should say hidden, Molly.
You abused the idea of theater collective. It was too much for me.
Molly, Molly, Molly.
What's so funny?
Well, your name is Molly, and in our language, Molly means squid poop.
Wait! Father, are you entertained?
Yes, yes, indeed. First prize goes to Little Miss Squid Poop. 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs way up.
So you let us live, right? That was the deal.
Which is so great, because you need us. We can do, like, all the things you don't want to do. That's why we're here.
Well, yes, but the law is the law, and all English must die. Calamari!
Generally, such life and death decisions are made by the English, not for the English. Worse yet, the walls of Mr. Grin's cage were too high for any boy or girl to climb, too dark to see the crocodile right in front of your face. And those hard things the boys are sitting on, they feel like bones. All in all, a very bad day to be British.
Teddy, I hope that was your stomach.
Oh, I want to go home.
What home?
Lie, just like they always do. I hate grown-ups.
Come on, Prentice, you're the leader. Have a plan.
Eat kitchen timer and leave us alone!
Great, now we can count the seconds till we die.
This is all your fault, Molly. Making me feel like some big man that can save the world. Well, guess what? I'm not a big man. I can't save anything.
Not a good time for a hissy, Peter. You failed, and so you try again. That is what Daddy always says.
Well, then let him come save us, huh?
If it comes to my father, then he would have the stars spin. Molly, you idiot.
She's cracking up.
No, maybe she has a plan.
I do have a plan.
The eyes! Look at the eyes!
This amulet, boys, is my plan. The sauce up inside is my plan. You with us, boy? Or is it sulk and die?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Good. It's a better team with you on it, Peter.
Here it comes!
Now, get him to open wide.
Friends today, come and eat me, boy!
Duck!
The ringing of bells fills the air.
Mr. Grin begins to coo and gurgle.
And grow.
Bigger every second.
Giant mouth.
Giant teeth.
Giant appetite.
Until all at once, the crocodile shatters through his bamboo enclosure.
An airborne leviathan.
Hey, guys, so I'm thinking let's
Get out of here.
Most stupid, filthy, rotten English.
They ruined bedtime story.
Yes? Why did they have to make Mr. Grin so big?
Don't worry, Father. We find them and we kill them.
Yes, but leave Peter Boy and Little Miss Squid Poop to me. Then I will butterfly and deep fat fry. Scampi!
Stop the cart, you dozy prat, for I can't go another step.
That trunk is hard to find, Cam.
So it is, elusive as the melody in a Philip Glass opera.
Ye rest yourself a while, Cam. Sme'll track your treasure down solo.
Negaroni will trick the Puline spawns to make 'em bring it hither. But how to do it? How to smoke 'em out?
We can lure 'em, Cam.
Lure 'em, you say?
Stupid.
Lure 'em. Yes. Down here to the beach. In which case, we shall need
a magnet, a real big one.
Smee. I know your heart's in the right place, but why, Smee? Have you been hitting up the 3-bean bean and cheese burrito from Taco Bell again?
'Twasn't I, Captain.
I got it. A siren song is what we need, Smee. Lucky for me, you saved your ukulele. And you be the luscious siren with your ukulele.
Captain Stash!
Whoa! That's a big croc!
He's chewing the scenery, sir!
Not in my scene, he ain't. Spare the theatrics, you reptilian ham. Abandoned spleen!
Scene!
Abandoned scene!
Grab anything that looks like a float. We gotta get out of here.
No, first take me to the trunk. Remember the mission.
Forget the trunk. The trunk is safe. What we need is a raft, guys. So we need to grab some.
It is not your decision, Peter. Remember the mission. That is why we're here.
Well, you just have to have it your way now, don't you? Hey, what's that?
Blinking fierce?
It's Father. It's Father. Oh, good. He's signaling me all the way from the wasp.
What's it mean?
It's Morse code. It's Morse code, everyone.
I think you mean Morse code.
No, I mean Norse code. Ancient Viking signaling system from Norway.
That's stupid.
What's he saying?
Unless I miss my guess, he's saying Mala Bella Ferna, Sina Heina Ferna. And then he says, Und Getzi Molly Doozy Blingen. That's first take Molly to the trunk. Cum Hella Higher Water. That's remember the mission.
Very convenient.
Und Getzi Molly Doozy Blingen. Take the trunk down to the beach. Den Touren Nanken Nebenensa. That's Father will be there in the longboat. Sina Heina Ferna will be Heina Ferna. Safe if we can make it past the pirates and to the beach. Den Touren Nanken Nebenensa. Mala Bella Ferna, Sina Heina Ferna, Anka Danka Papa. Love Daddy. Oh.
How touching.
Women are tricky. I feel kind of dumb not knowing Norwegian.
Well, if it were a contest, I'd win.
In the running, you're like really fast. Better than me.
Well, you're a better leader.
Really?
No. Now take me to the trunk.
Butterfly and deep back fry. Butterfly and deep back fry.
It's the mollusks.
The mollusks! The mollusks!
We'll have to outrun them.
Here, you take the boys. I'll get them to follow me.
You hear that, princess? That's the sound of a real leader.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Afraid I'll beat you to the top?
As if. Bravo, Peter.
Here I am, Oz. Come and get me.
Through the jungle and up the mountain, Peter's only thoughts were about running the natives.
Try to catch me, fighting prawn.
And the faster he runs, the further he gets.
The bounded up garrets.
The smell and the filth in the dark of that cave.
And the further he runs, the more that he smiles.
From saving the others.
And being a leader.
Till panting and jumping and practically flying, Peter feels something entirely new.
Alive.
And all of a sudden, surrounding his head,
Hey, you crazy bird! Get out of my face! Get out of my face! Ugh.
And that's when Peter misses a ledge and falls.
Molly!
With down and bumps and bruises he goes.
Leaving the natives no one to chase.
Banging and bonging.
Down a deep crevice as gravity beckons.
With a winking in her eye and a crook of a finger, Peter falls for her big toe.
And rushing up to meet him,
A solid sheet of glass.
slash!
His solid fall was broken.
and not his neck,
And not by glass at all.
But by a shimmering lake of golden water, far, far underground.
he should have been drowning, should have been afraid. But Peter was neither drowning nor afraid. Peter bobbed to the surface, safe as you please, and began to get his bearings.
And the water was thick, like oil, and full of light too, and warm, like a rich man's bath.
And looking down fondly at Peter was
A mermaid.
Well, well. Nice of you to drop in. I'm teacher, that's what I'm called. And yes, I speak English. I know your name is Peter. I know a lot of things.
Where am I?
In a hurry.
That's right. I was running away from
The mollusk natives?
They were trying to kill us. We just want to get home.
Yeah, life is complicated.
I was going to build a raft so I could float it to Wasp, but then Molly's father just had to.
You don't need a raft to get home. And you don't need the wasp. All you need is star stuff.
How do you know about
the star stuff? Listen to teacher. When you rode the trunk to this island, seawater seeped inside. Then the star stuff in the trunk enchanted the water. And then that water enchanted the fish in the wake of the trunk. And then the waves...
But how do you know about...
Listen to teacher. Then the waves washed the water right into this grotto where I was swimming.
So you used to be a fish?
Scotch salmon. This is way cooler, FYI. The star stuff will change you too. It makes you what you want to be.
But I just want to be a boy for a while. Can I be a boy?
Well, I suppose. Once you sit in the star stuff.
Yeah, then what?
Sky's the limit. You could even fly yourself home, maybe. Just like you dreamed.
Find a family.
Yes. In which case, you're going to need something. A name.
Instead of Peter?
No, not instead. In addition to. A family name. And we have come up with a good one, haven't we?
And from the grotto, or the water, or both, a voice, or an echo, or both, seemed to say,
What are you, boy?
I'm Peter. Pan? You mean like in the kitchen?
You are just too cute for that. I mean, two things, actually. First is all fun and frolic, anarchy, mischief, all the things the boy likes to.
Fun,
you know.
okay. Cool. I'm Peter Pan.
There, you're changing already.
You said it meant two things. What's the other thing?
Shouldn't you be on your way? Molly's gonna beat you to the trunk.
The trunk!
beat him to the top, and I'll make it very clear when he gets here.
If he gets here.
Of course, he'll be here. He has to.
Face facts, Molly. The natives got him, and I feel terrible. We all feel terrible, but Peter's out of the running, which means we can finally settle the question of what one might deem leadership.
Cripes, is that a floating tomato?
Say what? That red dot on the horizon. Guys, go.
Betty, you're a genius. Woo! Avast behind!
Oh, my skirts have stood up to stronger wind than this. Full speed ahead!
They're safe. That's good. But I wish Peter were here. The mission comes first. Let's move the trunk.
The night that Peter, Ted, and Prentice spent dragging the trunk down the mountain is worse than any night at the orphanage.
Because the rain isn't like the rain in England.
It falls like stones and hurts your head.
And you can't see because there's trees.
In front of trees.
Surrounded by trees smacking your face.
And you can't breathe.
From the bugs.
And the beetles.
Flying.
Crawling.
Crunchy.
And they're in your mouth.
And up your nose.
And down your front.
So you take cover and wait out the storm.
But you can forget about sleeping.
Because it's way too scary out here and there's a trunk to save.
And you still have to reach the beach.
Oh, I said forget about sleep. Teddy, wake up.
Looks like he spark out.
That sounded like Peter. Oh, Peter!
Oh, you won't believe it. I met this.
Well, nice to see you, Peter. Shall we wake the boys?
Let him sleep. It's kind of been a long night.
Just us, then.
Just us. Hey, you know what? We should open up the trunk. Make sure all the star stuff's okay.
No, that's a bad idea.
But I want to send the
But
star
it's
stuff.
dangerous.
I don't care.
I do. Peter, we waited. We waited and we waited, and I got worried. I got so worried, and it started to rain, and it got dark, and I was so worried.
I'm here. Do you think I've changed?
You're dirtier.
So, I've been meaning to ask you about something. About that thing that you did.
What thing?
The kiss, okay? The kiss.
What kiss?
The kiss? The one that you gave me.
Oh, that kiss.
What kiss, she says.
Well, what about it?
Well, I guess I've just never had somebody want to.
Want to? Oh, I didn't want to, Peter. We were about to be eaten alive, and...
I mean, I was just sitting there and you grabbed
for
me and I
heaven's
was...
sake, such a fuss. Didn't you like it?
No, it was just that
You didn't like it. You didn't like it, and now you're telling me you didn't like it. Unbelievable.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. It's just that...
Pork.
Then what are you saying?
I guess I'm asking...
Oh, you stop that right now. I won't answer any such question. You're inclining towards the sentimental, and the fact is...
Inclined toward what?
The fact is, we girls cannot afford to be sentimental. We must instead be strong. And when I marry...
Oh, marry? Whoa! Oh, you thought I was asking you to marry?
Oh, not you, you swat! Oh, the ego. But when I marry, I will make it very clear to this person, that sentimentality is not on the calendar. He will have to lump it or leave it. And if he should leave, I will stay a spinster. I will pin my hair back, and I'll volunteer weekends at the hospital. And well, I'll love words for their own sake, such as hyacinth and Piccadilly and onyx. And I'll have a good old dog, and I'll think what I like. And be a different sort of family, you know? With friends who understand that things are only worth what you're willing to give up for them, even if I, in the face of death, may have, you know.
Wanted to?
I didn't say that.
I've got it.
Good.
Wow.
You know, now that you're here, I may rest my eyes for a little.
Molly, no. The leader has to be a...
Where's Peter?
The natives got him, remember?
Is that the sun? What's for breakfast?
Did he say the sun? But if you can see the sun coming up,
If you can see the sky at all.
That means we're very near the beach. Come on, boys, we made it.
Come to me, ye shipwrecked sailors, looky here, ye wave-tossed whalers, ooh-wah, ooh-wah. Sailor boy, keep sailing near me, closer now, till you can hear me as your ship breaks to bits. I got the treasure, I got the trunk, and I'll take your...
No, 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 no. The object is to lure me, not send him into psychoanalysis. No, no. Simple's best. We go to plan B, the poisoned fruitcake. The hateful brats arrive, empty beach, tempting morsel, maybe a note says, feel free, tuck in. They eat it, and they die.
Look, Captain, they come!
Let's kill us some kitties.
So nasty, so very nasty.
So hungry. So very hungry.
There's the longboat.
But where's Daddy?
Fruitcakes. Get your nice slice of fruitcakes. Yummy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah! Fresh out of the bakehouse. Yummy, yum, yum. Hey.
You're the Black Stash. Oh, my father will have your guts for garters.
Ooh. 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 Plan C, Smee.
Poisoned fruitcakes, you brats?
That was plan B, Smee.
Oh.
Just get rid of it.
Ooh, wait, just a sliver.
Too latey, matey. Plan C.
Molly!
Mrs. Bumblebee. Oh, Bumbroken's more like it. They grabbed us by the mangoes when we landed the ruffians. Alf was valiant, heroic.
Ruffians? Why, madam, we are no ruffians.
Why? We've never even been to Ruffia.
Sir, I don't care what you are, I assure you.
What I am, madam, I'll tell.
Black Stash!
Seriously? Thank you, Smee. You're welcome. And it is my serious intent to kill this woman until she is dead. And Alfred, too, unless you give that trunk to me and my nasty crew.
Oh, you stay right where you are, and I'll see it goes well and good for you with my father.
Your daddy's not around, dearie, and there are more of us than there are more of you.
Ah, there's more of us than you. Prosciutto!
No! English move.
Ronnie? Ronnie, is that you?
Betty?
The mistress wants more of your manicotti
And a pasta fazool.
to make you
Betty Bumbrake, it's you. This was the only English woman who was kind to me when I was a kitchen slave.
Ronnie, be a prince and let Lord Astor loose.
You're English, so I choose my words carefully. No.
But Ronnie!
You are English. You invade our island. It's nature's law. It's focaccia.
Well, because of the contents of this trunk, Your Highness, but release my father and we'll take the trunk off of your island. Mollis live happily ever after.
Happily ever after, my kebab knife. You, kitty cat, bring the trunk here or I cut the savage's throat.
That's a terrible choice. I have a sacred duty.
I'll count to 3. 3.
3, 3, 3.
What's that? An echo?
Echo, echo, echo.
Excellent effect. The stash is cunning.
Cunning, cunning, cunning.
The stash is beguiling.
Guiling, guiling, guiling.
The stash is supreme.
I don't think so.
You.
Me.
Peter.
Pan.
He's alive!
Oh, we're saved!
Thrust and Perry Peter, Ataku Kule Molesta!
And so we arrive in the belly of the beast.
Go now, Teddy. Yo, think
Really? After all that?
Gotcha!
Princess!
Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a nauseous little kid. I'm not responsible.
Is he crying? Seriously? Ow! Me hand! Next!
Here!
Ooh, looky loo, a baby koala.
Oh, a baby koala, that's so cute. I don't. Unfair.
Say your goodbyes, my dear.
Wait! Don't you want the trunk?
Peter, don't.
Are you guys with me?
Gotta save Mother.
She's more important than some trunk.
Even if I never get home.
Are we quite done with the hugging and learning?
Decision. It's a better word with you in it, Molly. Now let her go.
Did you note that, Smee? Did you see it? Genuine, heroic sacrifice.
I can. Gives me goose flesh all over.
Poor Smee. How flat and unprofitable the world must have been from the deck of the HMS Cynic. Go, lad. Take your precious lady and live another day. Now open it, Smee. Open and elaborate.
It's.
I don't like it's. Bollocks to it's. Do we detect a pattern here? Help me, the linguist among you. What's the term of phrase?
Nothing, sir.
So it is. Clean as a car after quick quack.
Empty! It can't be empty!
You mean all this time?
Where's my treasure?
Seawater got in. It must have dissolved.
Moose nuggets. Golden diamonds don't dissolve.
But star stuff does. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Well, actually, star stuff begins to dissolve when it is in a volcano.
Starbucks? Starbucks?
Starbucks? Ooh, can I please get a pickety drinkety hot mocha?
Okay. Ted. Doesn't matter anymore. No one gets his hands on it.
Nobody gets what he wants.
Enough of this conversation. See, this is why I hate children. Oh my gosh. Sir. And you are?
It's me, sir. Your right-hand man.
Not anymore. Thanks to this.
Oh, Captain. Oh, my Captain.
Crocodile tears me. Opine, if you would. What am I to do now?
I'm stumped, sir.
You're stumped? You're stumped? Why, it's all about you, isn't it, Mr. Selfie, self. You sacrificed willing for the sake of a gill.
Girl.
And that was majestic. You've picked the poet in me, Pen. What say we merge a forger?
Forge a merger.
Forge a merger. Consider the possibility. The ultimate pirate and his worthy opponent. Consider the possibility. Books, movies, Broadway.
But you just tried to kill me.
Don't you get it, boy? You're my hero.
Me?
You're the yin to my yang. The semi to my colon. Dang it, boy. You're the wind beneath my clipped wing.
Gee, I hadn't really thought that much.
Thanks to you, I am reborn. Oh, the complete villain. Oh, what sublime enemies will be. Forget gold. Time is our new treasure. We'll fight for all eternity. We's a couple now, boo.
Only if you let my friends go free.
Oh, bravo. Bravissimo. Give the pan a round of Smee, a little help. This is all you're doing, you loathsome pan. You've single-handedly rendered me single-handed.
I didn't cut off your head. You did it on your own.
Oh, pity the child who lives in a fact-based world. You may think my ship has sailed, but I have an armada of options at my former fingertips. Perhaps I'll never be a concert violinist or a reliable juggler, but I can still win Wimbledon, and I can still destroy you. You've made your bed, Pan.
Go on, get the hook.
Look, Ken! Giant rock has come back for more!
Upstaging me still, you snaggletooth show-off.
It's just not your day, sir.
You know, we could use a killer croc on me crew.
Huh?
I say, we bring it along.
How am I to lure him, Ken?
We'll give him the hand. Actually, better make it last. Give him a finger. I do, Pan, but believe this. Wherever you call home, keep your back to the wall, for when you least expect it, I'll be there, the stash, under your nose. Clap if you believe!
Molly, my Molly.
Oh, Daddy, you're safe.
Molly, Molly, Molly. Boy, you done good, son. And fighting Prawn will honor that. Boy, will now wear hats of hero. And fighting Prawn will bend Molly's law and let all English leave the island. Now you be nice to my Betty, or I'll serve you up al dente.
Oh, yes, your prawnness. I got down on bended knee, and Mrs. Bumbrake said,
You betcha. Betty Bumbrake's bound for bridal bliss.
and I know I loved her as soon
Don't
as...
speak, dearie. Oh, Prawny, Titia.
Ta-ta for now, or in my language, tiramisu, tiramisu, tiramisu.
Let on sport its back to England, and then I can finally set my sights on the South Pole.
The Antarctic?
For my name is Robert Falcon Scout.
Good luck, Captain.
Bring
Do
the
not
truck.
let the Norwegians beat you.
Nobody beats the British Little Girl. Rule Britannia, also bring the trunk to the boat.
Not a little girl anymore. A fully fledged Starcatcher.
A fully fledged Starcatcher. Oh, just like my wonderful father.
She deserves it, sir. Molly's the real hero.
Thanks, Peter.
Mission complete. We're heading home.
And you'll come with us. Please, Daddy, can we bring the boys with us?
Mother!
I told you.
And teacher said all I need to go home was star stuff. Ha! Wrong.
Wait, who?
Who's teacher?
Some tree tunnel mermaid. Well, she was a fish. Then she swam into the grotto and...
Wait.
Guys, we're going home.
Wait, what grotto?
The grotto. The one with the golden water.
And did you go in that water?
Yeah, it was great. All warm and tingly and stuff, but...
Star stuff.
And he soaked in it. You can't do this.
But it already dissolved in the waves.
The waves that turn fish into mermaids. I'm sorry, Peter, we can't bring you home.
Why? What'd I do?
But he isn't evil or greedy. He's just...
But we don't know what he is or what he wants to be yet.
But I just want to be a boy for a while. That's all I've ever really wanted.
There, don't you see?
With the star stuff, a while could be a very long time.
But I'll be good. I promise.
Daddy, the boys deserves a home.
I know, but wait, Leonard, you old man, you're getting slow. Peter, what if your mermaid was right?
But she wasn't right. And neither are you. Girls always lie. They lie and then they leave.
I thought she said the star stuff was what you needed to get home.
But I'm still here, aren't I?
Precisely. Did she say anything else?
She said, I need a family name. So she gave me one.
Pan. Pan is an all. Probably.
All?
Your family name, understand? The ants on the beach. The birds in the sky, the mollusks, the pirates, the mermaids, and, oh, Peter, the boys. Especially the boys. They're your family.
And how does that make you feel?
Like I'm finally out of the dark. For once.
There's a name for that feeling, Peter.
Home.
And here you are, and here he'll have to stay.
Yeah, me too.
You didn't want to be alone, did you?
No.
That's a terrible choice. We Ostas don't leave boys behind.
Whoa! Hey, bird, what do you want? Get out of my face!
Wait, stop, Peter. Don't hurt that bird. Now, it seems to me like you are going to need something to protect you. Now, if you add a little bit of the star stuff, just like so, and stir, I believe, anti-clockwise. Here, help stir it, Peter.
Hey, it's getting all warm and tingly, just like the grotto.
And voila!
Whoa, wizard!
My hair!
Come here, you!
I can totally do that trick. Hey, don't eat it, Teddy!
Nice to know I've still got it.
If you wanted to protect him, you'd bring him with us.
Tide's going out, my lord.
I'm afraid it's time for goodbyes now, Molly.
Be a woman. This is my address in London. You don't have to write me every day, just when you feel like it.
Well, you know my address. Molly Island.
Mollusk Island, you mean?
Or maybe I'll call it Neverland, you know? To remember.
Tide's going out now, Molly.
There will be other tides, won't there?
You see? She wants to stay.
I'm sorry, Peter, she can't.
But I don't want it to end.
It'll be okay, Peter. Soon you'll forget, and it won't hurt anymore.
No, it's supposed to hurt. That's how you know it meant something. Don't worry, Peter, you're going to remember everything, every single detail.
And you're a better leader.
Really?
No.
You won't stay mad at me forever, will you?
Go on. Get lost.
I'm bound to grow up. What would we do?
We could be friends.
In a year, that'd be hard. In 5, it'd be silly. And in 20, it'd just be sad.
The thing you
sound
did.
older than already.
The thing you did against impossible odds is what you will always have together.
The thing we did.
Against impossible odds. Yes. Yes, I wanted to.
As Peter watches the wasp get smaller and smaller, he starts thinking about his adventure, about that kiss with Molly.
This would be the only moment that Peter would teeter at the top of the roller coaster, from on the verge of becoming what he'd always hated, a grown-up.
And then, just as promised, Peter began to forget and stayed right where he was.
The outsider.
And Molly, true to her would remember, until one night, many years later,
She watches out of her nursery window as Peter flies off with her daughter in tow.
And this grown-up Molly would tend to her new Nana, a good old dog, who would take care of her children.
Don't worry, dear Nana. I always hoped that if Peter came to visit, my daughter would take my place. And once Wendy grows up,
I hope she will have a little girl.
And follow him in turn.
till we fly back home.
Home.
Help! That bird bell thing is after us!
It's trying to eat my brains!
Here, bird, I'm the one, what?
Get it away, get it away!
Whoa, okay. Calm down. I think it's trying to say, you want me to race down to the grotto?
Look, slice it open. Oh, yes.
It's hard to believe you're still single.
Wait, how can I get out the grotto if I don't run?
What'd you say?
Whoa.
What'd you say?
You're saying I can... Whoa.
What'd you say?
To have faith is to have wings.
Wait, did you say grotto?
How'd you like to just be a boy for a while?
Star Stuff Water can do that for us?
Makes you what you want to be.
A lawyer.
Boys, this is gonna be one awfully big adventure.
All right, you said it.
Ready?
Ready.
Set.
Set.
Here we go!